everyone. The greatest goblin that ever lived is here on behalf of Dark Avenger Inc. Plus. Yeah! It's amazing, isn't it? I'm back on Dark Avenger Inc. Plus. I apologize for taking so long to do these, but I finally found the time to sit down and film this and do this, so let's just do it. That sounded wrong. Anyway, I'm here for a double shot for this particular video. In this video, we're going to take a look at the past 2 issues of Ultimate Spider-Man. First, we're going to take a look at Ultimate Comics All New Spider-Man issue number 27. We're going to start here. This is the next part of the Spider-Man No More story, even though for the life of me, I don't know why it's still called Spider-Man No More when he's clearly Spider-Man again. But you got to think back, you know, it's been a year since Miles Morales has been Spider-Man, and he's even pointed out in this issue and in the next issue that it's been a while and he might be a little bit rusty. Now, this issue here, number 27, all this basically was Spider-Man, Spider-Woman, Bombshell, Cloak, and Dagger basically tangling with the Ultimate Taskmaster. Now, when I think of Taskmaster, I think of the longtime Avengers villain who's got photographic reflexes. This Taskmaster is a bit different, but in a good way. I like this Taskmaster. He's not the same guy. I can't remember what his actual name is, but in this Ultimate Universe, the Taskmaster doesn't have photographic reflexes. I would call it more of photographic powers, which is not really a good name for a power. That's just what I call it. But if you really look at this character and see how he fights, he's basically just like Bishop. He's kind of sort of like Bishop and Sebastian Shaw scrunched into one gimmick. What I mean by that is, like, not only can he take power absorption and throw it back at the heroes, but he can also get stronger by simple physical contact. So it's like I said, so you can kind of put it in that perspective. He's like Sebastian Shaw and Bishop in one, which sounds incredibly powerful and yet incredibly dangerous. It's really easy to see why he's so good at his job. There is some really, really tense action in here, and the action is so tense. It's like Marvel really tried to make us believe that, hey, somebody in this fight might not make it. Of course, they're not going to kill off Spider-Man. They're not going to kill off Miles. Then again, Marvel wasn't so hesitant to pull the trigger on Peter Parker, no pun intended, in the Ultimate Universe. But I knew that they weren't going to kill off Miles Morales in this issue. But the action, the dialogue, the tension in here, I almost, for a fraction of a second, I kind of thought to myself, gee, maybe somebody's going to kick it in this fight. But thankfully, and minor spoiler here, I was wrong. Nobody dies in this issue, but the fight is very dramatic. The fight is very tense. The heroes have got their backs against the wall in a figurative sense, and you honestly, until you actually see the climax of the fight in this issue, you don't really know how the hell they're going to get out of this mess. I mean, there is some really good dialogue in here, but there's also some kind of awkward dialogue, especially from Miles. There is a line, I kid you not, there is a line of dialogue in here that says, he's like, my legs don't work. And he actually says, while he's web swinging, I swear he says this, I can't feel my butt. Oh, God. Not even Peter was willing to whip out lines that bad. But the fight in here was really good. And I love the fact that the heroes didn't instantly figure out what Taskmaster's power is. It's like they had to find out the hard way. And it's like those, oh God, kind of moments. Like, even when Cloak and Dagger step in, they instantly start throwing their powers around. And the heroes are like, no, wait, don't do it. wait, you know, and it's just good stuff. I mean, this basically what this entire issue was the heroes tangling with Taskmaster. They find out who the Taskmaster is working for, which is, of course, Roxxon Industries. But this whole entire issue was dedicated to the heroes fighting Taskmaster. It took an entire issue to take this guy down. Now, that's impressive. Very, very nicely done. The artwork in here is fantastic. Bendis does a great job with the writing. Just really, really good stuff. I really got a kick out of this issue. And, you know, the cliffhanger of issue number 27 takes us into issue number 28. And here we are with Ultimate Comics All New Spider-Man number 28. And in here, Miles and the rest of the heroes, Spider-Woman, Bombshell, Cloak and Dagger, they go after Roxxon Industries. They go after the head of the company. And he has his backup. He has his security guards there, but they're trying to evacuate him out. And he's like, no, go get my brain trust. And they're like, sir, we can get more guards. He says, no, get my brain trust. Just trust me. Get them. You know, I tell you what, I apologize in advance if my language gets out of line in this video for this particular book, but oh my God. The head, the CEO, the leader, the chairman, whatever you want to call him, of Roxxon Industries. This guy, Mr. Roxxon himself, this guy is a grade A first class douchebag. And to the highest extent. I mean, calling him a dick would probably compliment him. I mean, this guy is rude. He is arrogant. He is completely tactless. You know, he hits Miles Morales, not physically, but emotionally. He hits Miles hard. Emotionally hard. And when I'm looking at the scene where he's mouthing off to Miles, it's like one of those few times where you want to reach through the panel and strangle the son of a bitch. Yeah, it's one of those kinds of moments like, oh my God, really? Do they have to make him this cocky? And of course, you know, Jessica, you know, Spider-Woman, she was able to pull some strings and they're able to take him down. But then the Brain Trust shows up and then all hell breaks loose. This was a great issue and a really good issue as far as character development wise to Miles Morales. I mean, Roxxon is running his mouth off trying to goad Miles into crossing the line as far as what a superhero is supposed to be like. And I got to give big respect to the character of Miles Morales for this book because he doesn't cross that line. Even though he is very tempted to. I kid you not. I don't know if I would have had that much patience with this guy if I were in Miles Morales' position. Fantastic writing, great artwork, good everything. Both of these issues were very strong. Were they the best was it the best Spider-Man story ever told? No. But they were both very strong. I give them both a 4. Both tie score with a 4 out of 5 star rating. Just fantastic reads. I really enjoyed them. Loved them. Can't wait to see where the series goes from here. Just fantastic writing from Bendis. The artwork was incredible. I mean, you know, it wasn't perfect, but like I always say, for what we get, keep an open mind, let it entertain you. Let's, you know, see what you can get from reading these books. And for me, I got fun, I got action, I got drama, tension. Everything I want from a comic book was in these books. In my opinion, yes, I do recommend picking them up. At least give them a read. You know, if you're not going to buy them, that's fine. But I would suggest at least giving these a read. Fantastic stuff. Loved it. There you go. My reviews of both Ultimate Comics All New Spider-Man issues number 27 and 28. I want to thank y'all for watching this. Please subscribe and show some love for the Dark Avenger Inc. Plus channel here on YouTube. Don't forget about my bro, my student, the Mount Vernon Kid, as well as Mark and Chloe from Fast Stack of Comics. They're here on the Inc. Plus family as well. J. Al Ghul, everybody at Dark Avenger Inc. Don't forget about my channels, Blugoblin01, Blugoblin X. Don't forget about my girlfriend and I. We have our team channel, Arkham Asylum Studio. Go check that channel out. Go subscribe. You won't regret it. We promise you. We got some ideas for some new videos coming up for that channel. We just got to find the time to do it. And once we do it, we're going to have fun with it. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Follow me on Twitter or on Tumblr or on Pinterest. Twitter at Blugoblin01. Tumblr, blugoblin.tumblr.com. And then we have Pinterest.com/Blugoblin. Check those websites out and follow me there. You'll have fun. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and until next time, I'll see you all later.